Apple Gift Card is a practical gift that unlocks a world of entertainment and fun. You can send it via email or give a physical card to your loved ones. Your friends and family can spend it on their favorite Apple services, including Apple subscriptions. Apple Gift Card can be used to buy all things Apple. Products, accessories, apps, games, movies, TV shows, iCloud Plus, and more. Visit apple.com for details and to send Apple Gift Cards to your friends and family this holiday season.
Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. Now, in this episode, be talking about two brothers that I feel like all YouTubers, I mean, you don't really have to be a YouTuber and stuff, but the reason why I say that is because there's people that I know that know of these brothers, but they're not heavily on YouTube. Like, if anything, they might watch, like, how-to tutorials or listen to some music or something. It's just these YouTubers, these two brothers have been in the news a lot. I mean, a lot. But I feel like one brother is the cause for the other brother's failures. And the brothers I'm talking about is Logan Paul and Jake Paul. Now, which brother do I think pretty much like caused the other one? I wouldn't really say that he is a failure. Like, overall, like, both of those guys are doing really good for themselves. But I feel like Jake Paul overall made Logan Paul a controversial YouTuber. I feel like overall Jake Paul had ruined that man's career. And I don't know, like, it might be, I don't know, it might be good. Some people might see it as good. Like, overall, they're both making bank. I think they were saying at the beginning of this year, or last year, the year before, I can't remember exactly when. I think last year, but there's like both of those brothers combined made $24 million. So yeah, I guess it is good. Like, they don't ever have to worry about being broke and things, and plus they're doing more than just, like, it wasn't like it was all done after that. Like, they're still doing more. So yeah, overall, I feel like that they are set for life. But I just, like, yeah, overall, like, everybody's just gonna see them as controversial YouTubers. But no, let me just start from the beginning with these two guys. Overall, what I've noticed from them, because I've been following them ever since, like, back in the Vine days. Who remembers that app? Because that was honestly one of my favorite apps. Why they took that app out of the stores and they decided to shut it down, I'd have no idea. But I just overall feel like that's a dumb move. Like, MySpace has been up for how long now? Like, I could check. No, because I'm gonna check, but we're all gonna check together, because I don't see how MySpace can be up since, like, how long? Like, MySpace has been up forever. Why they shut down Vine, I have no idea. But like, they still have it. They still have, like, yeah, they got, like, articles, they got, like, all these different things. Yeah, MySpace is still a thing. Like, honestly, I might just have it where I, like, bring back MySpace. Like, I don't know, I might do, like, a YouTube video where I'm checking out MySpace for the first time in years, because last time I used MySpace, it was almost 10 years ago. It was definitely almost 10 years ago, because I remember did I create my Facebook account first, or did I create a MySpace account? I think I created a MySpace account, and then I seen that everybody was on Facebook, and so I was using Facebook, and I stopped using MySpace. Yeah, it's like from time to time I'll check on the website, but to actually, like, sign in, create an account, be active on that account and things, like, that I haven't done in, like, 10 years, almost 10 years and things. Next year it'd be 10 years, but yeah, it's like, or actually, would it be? No, I think it would. I think, yeah, because I remember I got out of middle school in 2010. So yeah, that's why I remember that. It was that summer, that's why I started heavily getting into social media and stuff. Bro, like, before I even get into this podcast talking about the Logan Paul and Jake Paul, like, when Facebook be doing those memory things, and they be showing, like, old posts from, like, 2010, 2011 and stuff, bro, my grammar was off the wall. Like, I wasn't capitalizing words. Like, there was stuff that I was reading, like, that I wrote back then. I'm like, man, what happened? Like, what was going on with me back then? Like, I just, man, like, I'm honestly thinking about charging up some old phones just so I could see what my text messages was looking like. Because I'm like, man, like, I just don't understand it. I really don't. But anyways, yeah, like, now it's like I be capitalizing stuff, be putting my quotes and quotation marks and freaking exclamation. Like, I be putting down everything, okay? I feel like that my grammar is very much more up to date than it was back then. But anyways, fast forwarding to like 2013, because I think that was the year Vine was created. And I think it was like a couple of years ago, that's when they decided to take the app down. Why, I don't know. But anyways, during that time frame, Logan Paul and Jake Paul, they were both blowing up from Vine videos. Now, I'm pretty sure, like, if you were heavily active on Vine, you probably remember them from then. But it wasn't until, like, yeah, afterwards. I think once when Vine had started dying and nobody wasn't really, like, not any of the main, like, Viners and stuff that blew up off of that app, they wasn't heavily on it. And both Logan Paul and Jake Paul, they were both, like, very famous on Vine. But Jake Paul was doing YouTube videos. And it wasn't like controversial. It didn't start being controversial until he uploaded that It's Everyday Bro song. Which is, by the way, one of the most cringiest like YouTube songs. It's up there with like Rebecca Black Friday. It's one of those songs where it's all like, if this song gets stuck in my head, I'm seriously going to turn into Jack Nicholson from The Shining. Maybe not even that. Like freaking One Flew the Cuckoo's Nest, Jack Nicholson. Like, I'm going to be mentally insane if that song plays through my head. And I kind of like hear it. It's like echoing. It's like in the background of my head playing. So I might go crazy at some point in time in this podcast. But anyways, Jake Paul had that, like, he had his whole YouTube thing going on. And Logan Paul, at the time, I believe, was doing the Disney show. So that's dope. Like, okay, bro got a Disney show. Like, he's moving on up in the world. But then he started hanging with his brother. Because I feel like that's what the audience want. That's what they knew that was going to get him some views. So overall, yeah, started doing stuff with his, or at some point in time, like, yeah, his brother started getting into YouTube. Started seeing the money his, Jake Paul was making. And so I feel like Jake Paul influenced him in the wrong. Like, overall, like, yeah, because what he had going on before, it was like, oh, okay, he ain't doing nothing, like, he ain't, it's like, he's not as famous as he was before, like, the whole It's Everyday Bro song. And fun fact about that song, I think, wasn't that song, well, actually, no, I think it was, yeah, it was supposed to be a diss track on Jake Paul's, like, ex-girlfriend at the time, but then it just blew up just because of it being so crazy and cringy and things. But anyways, moving on, yeah, so Jake Paul, like, once he just, like, influenced his brother to be a YouTuber and things, because I feel like that they had to talk about it, like, because, I don't know, Logan Paul, he probably just stepped away from that stuff. Usually that's how it is. I feel like the only time where it was, like, the opposite, where somebody from TV went to, like, you know, internet, was Josh Peck. But I mean, it's a good, like, way, you know. He didn't snap, he didn't go crazy. Man got a kid, got a wife. Like, he's living his best life right now. All right, he is living his best life. But with Jake Paul, like, I don't even know, like, or not Jake Paul, Logan Paul. Like, I don't even know, like, what to really think of it, because you would thought in a day and age like this, but you know, that I'm not, like, I don't think he's necessarily was considered like a child actor and stuff. But still, though, like, in a day and age like this, where you're on a Disney show or whatever and things, one would think, like, Disney would have a strategy plan to not let, you know, like, today's actors go crazy like the actors in the past. But I don't know, I just overall feel like that's just how it is. Like, with them, like, Disney, Nickelodeon show, like, that's why people, like, that's why I always will support cartoons, because you don't hear about Ed and Eddie losing their minds, going crazy, freaking DUI charges left and right. No, Ed and Eddie, they were getting 25-cent jawbreakers, okay? And I'm pretty sure if everybody that watched that show, you know, you wanted to have at least one of those jawbreakers. Like, I dreamed of days like that. But anyways, all right, back to the brothers. All right. So yeah, Jake Paul's making bank. Logan Paul was probably all like, you know what? I want to make me some bank too. Because what? He wasn't making. He definitely wasn't. Because if you do the math, all right, because if they both made $24 million last year, that's $12 million each. When has any Disney actor made that much like money, especially if they're like on one of them like TV shows? I ain't talking about like the Disney movies or any Marvel movies or anything. No, any actor, all right, that has like been, because there's probably like some of those guys might be on a strict contract. But I don't know, maybe it might have been different for Logan Paul. But anyways, who knows? He might have broke contract and things. But anyways, all right, name one Disney actor, alright, that has made that much money that fast doing what they want when they want it. Alright? But I feel like overall what got him those views, and I'm pretty sure this is how everybody knows who Logan Paul is. Because yeah, they said that he made $12 million last year, and then it's like, of course, like his brother, he's making cringy videos too. But anyways, I'm pretty sure it had a lot to do with that Suicide Forest video. Now, and I remember when I watched that video, and I was like, I could not, no way possible, could have done something like that. And that's what I'm saying, like, I feel like that Jake Paul's like, live free, do wild stuff, like, and Jake Paul was wild too, like, that dude was straight up doing some wild stuff. Like, he was like, inviting, like, his fans over to his like house, like screaming out in the front of his house and things, like they're losing their minds, neighbors trying to sleep. Like, Jake Paul is wild, all right. Jake Paul, he's like, I feel like, yeah, he's what actor I would like to, maybe a young Gary Busey. I feel like that's, I don't know, not like, and that's like no disrespect to Gary Busey, but I'm just saying, like, that personality, I feel like that's definitely like within Jake Paul and things. Like, that dude's wild, alright? Plus, like, that whole Team 10 stuff he had going on, yeah, that was just all wild. But anyways, yeah, back to that Suicide Forest video. Yeah, that was, I feel like overall, that's what, that video made him some money. Okay, that video made him some money. And then plus, like, the apologies and then all the other videos that he was doing. Plus, I think, yeah, it was also the KSI and, yeah, the Logan Paul fight. Because all of that, too, like, you know, like, yeah, Jake Paul versus Logan Paul, or the brother versus brother thing. Like, that was like, whoa, okay, so that definitely made him some money, too. And then, you know, him having that being broadcast onto his channel, yeah, it was like, that was definitely going to make him some money. So, and I remember him saying, like, he was all, like, thanking KSI for saving his career and stuff. But it's like, dude, it wasn't even, like, a career-saving thing. Like, overall, people still look at you as this guy. Like, yeah, you overall have fans, though. And I feel like that there's probably a lot of people that do see it as, like, oh, he wasn't, like, a bad person at the start. Like, I feel like overall, probably a lot of people, they do think that, too, that his brother influenced him into this wrong. His brother had to put something in his mind to where he's like, I gotta be this crazy, wild, cringy YouTuber. Because being a crazy, wild, cringy YouTuber, that's what gets you views. If I went crazy tomorrow, right, and I start making these videos where I'm terrorizing everybody in the world, do you understand, like, and it's like, and I could do that too, but I'm not, because that's not who I am, and I don't even want to fake it, you know, to make it and stuff. Like, nah, it's just like, I want to let everybody know that you don't have to fake it to make it. You can be yourself and have fun. Like, there's so many other YouTubers out there making them same amount of money as the Paul brothers, but they just decide that they're going to take the expressway and, yeah, just be really crazy and cringy and stuff. But yeah, overall, I know you was all, like, talking about how, like, KSI saved his career and things, but it's like, nah, bro. Like, no, what the videos you were uploading, that's what saved your career. Like, and I was like, and like I was saying, like, people don't see him as a bad person, but, or, like, you know, there's overall people that's just all, like, you know, yeah, what he did in that Suicide Forest video, like, cracking jokes and things. Like, yeah, that's wrong. He apologized for it, but I don't know. He's probably thinking along the lines like me, like, you know, if you're heavily on the internet at some point in time, which I would highly recommend like for people to avoid, but you might have those friends out there where they want to share videos of people getting killed or some crap like that. I don't know, he might have seen one too many of those videos and he just thought that, oh, it would be okay if I post a video like this, which it wasn't. Like, it obviously almost like, yeah, that had the whole, like, America. Of course, he became the trend of, like, Logan Paul is over party and all these other things, and everybody in America hated him and stuff. I don't know, like, I never hated the Paul brothers. Although I just, like, with Jake Paul, I was just like, I can't sit down and watch his videos. Like, I can't. But with Logan Paul, it's like, oh, okay, you know, he's the older brother. He seems like he's the more mature one. Jake Paul, I feel like that he just got rich too young, and so now it's like he's just lost his mind and went crazy. I don't know. I feel like since then, like after all of that, maybe, all right, there can be like hope for these guys. But I think like recently with Jake Paul, like dude is he did like some I don't know. People are saying that the marriage is fake, but look at freaking David Dobrik and Jason Nash's mom. They actually, and it's like, didn't they actually get married? So it's like, nah, it's like people probably be throwing that marriage stuff around. Like, it's paper, alright, and some wedding rings. Like, that's it. Like, that's the only thing about, like, weddings. It's whether you take it serious or not. So, them two, because, like, yeah, they were saying it was Jake Paul and Tana Moja, or whatever her last name is. I don't know. So, I've been knowing of that girl for, like, some years now. I still don't know how to pronounce her last name, but anyways, yeah, it's seriously paper, names, and some wedding rings. Alright? And I've like, when you put it that way, it's like, it doesn't sound special. It ain't all that special. And to them, they're all like, oh, whatever makes us money, that's the only thing that matters. So if it is fake, then I'm like, y'all just doing too much. But I believe in when somebody gets pregnant. Alright? But yeah, Jake Paul, he was just like, oh, dealing with that and things. Trying to have that going on. But I feel like, yeah, with Logan Paul, like, he's just chilling now. Like, he hasn't have anything crazy going on in his life. Like, dude's doing the podcast. Like, let's just look up Logan Paul's, like, latest. Because I think overall, like, yeah, he's just working, like, on the podcasting stuff. Which is dope. Like, that's good. Shout out to the podcasters out there. No, I don't want to go to MySpace. What the heck did they have? Oh, they were, like, unveiling something. It was like, I honestly thought that MySpace had posted a death video. I'm like, what do they got going on? I just seen somebody's face being covered, but no, it was a statue. And I'm like, y'all are tripping. But anyways, Logan Paul. Oh, so yeah, he's talking his leg injury. Plus, like, yeah, Logan Paul's been dealing with some stuff. Like, he lost some pets and things. I'm like, dang, man. That's messed up. So yeah, he got like some fundraisers going on. Looked like he was like, I arrested a convicted felon. Yo, the convicted felon looks like his dad. But yeah, overall, like, it just looked like he just got like a lot of like clickbait and like thumbnails and stuff. The last video I watched of his was uploaded two months ago. I think, yeah, I even did a reaction to it. He was like boxing some random like fan of his or something, but overall, like, yeah, it's just like a lot of like clickbaiting videos and stuff. And it's like, if he's like vlogging, then it's probably some along the lines like David Dobrik or something. Because if you look at his like thumbnails and things, then yeah, it's just some like clickbaiting stuff. But overall, what was it like? Where's his podcasting channel? Because it's like Logan. I can't even think of the name of it. Logan Paul. No, not zero. A P. Dang. Logan Paul podcast. Impulsive. Yeah. So yeah, he's doing that. Like, that's what he's really working on and things. Yeah, he uploaded one. Okay, so I was all like, dang, dude got like I mean, it happens though. I was about to say, because I was looking at the views. I'm all like, dang, bro, it's like, I feel like he should have been getting more views. It just seems like that's like one of the podcasts I always hear about on YouTube is his podcast and things. But anyways, yeah. And then like with Jake Paul, like, of course, like, yeah, with all that marriage stuff. But I don't know. I personally feel like that Jake Paul influenced Logan Paul in the wrong. Now, I'm not saying that he overall like forced him to go to Japan and make this crazy video, but I think even like prior before that, like he was terrorizing like, you know, like people out there in Japan and things, like messing with them and stuff. And Jake Paul, he's like, yeah, I feel like that maybe being like that, having that personality, that might have rubbed off on Logan Paul. But then I feel like overall Logan Paul just doesn't want to be that person. So he's probably all like, you know what, like occasionally here and there I might make some videos with my brother, but I don't want people to get the wrong idea. So that's why he's probably doing his thing, and then Jake Paul's doing his thing. But anyways, you guys let me know what you think about this all. Do you think Logan Paul is a bad person or not? I overall don't think he's a bad person. I just think that he was influenced by the wrong people. And to those people, leave that man alone, alright? Because he was doing perfectly fine until he started getting influenced by the wrong people. But anyways, thank you guys for listening or watching, however you're viewing this podcast. I will talk to you guys later. This has been another episode of the TMossBoss Show. Stay tuned for the next episode. Have no idea what I'm going to talk about. I don't know. I might talk about freaking cords to a TV or Fiji water. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. But next podcast is definitely going to happen. All right. So anyways, talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching or listening, and peace.